Welcome to another episode of His
and Her Side, the
the
podcast.
where communication is key.
And understanding is the door.
Come take a seat. We got some stuff to talk about as usual. So, today episode it's a good one. It's some stuff that I need to work on, right?
Aww.
Learning to apologize correctly. I think it ties into did we do a episode about communication?
Yeah, I believe
Right?
so.
And it also ties into the fact where in the beginning of the episode where we say communication is key and understanding is the door, right? It's like you don't just say stuff that you don't mean, right? And for one, when you do say stuff, hopefully the person you saying it to is not just letting it come in one ear and going out the other. And they not just listening to respond. Hopefully they listening to understand, right? Because if we communicating and I heard what you said in the beginning of your sentence and I already got my rebuttal, I'm gonna miss the rest of everything you saying because I'm just waiting for my turn to talk now. Like I ain't even really trying to understand. And sometimes with that, a lot of miscommunication happens.
Yeah.
That's where the problem starts. That's where it starts for me. I'm gonna be real. Like this probably gonna be a therapeutic session today because I'm not the best at understanding stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do listen to respond, and I do want to apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know everything, and uh, I need to, eh, you know, let that be. I need to sit with that, you know what I'm saying? And understand that that's, you don't know everything. It's still some stuff you can learn.
Yeah.
Um, and when you are explaining stuff to me, understand it from your point of view. You get what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
have to, because I did it once before. I'm not perfect at it. I done it once where we had a disagreement because we don't argue much. We had a disagreement, and I caught myself thinking she tripping. Why ain't she thinking like I think? Just is this is the answer. And I'm like, you know what? She hot just like I'm hot, but at that moment, I'm able to think that she's not thinking like me. So how about since I came up with that or just thought of that at that moment, step into her shoes, just resolve the issue that quick, and that's what happened. I forgot what it was about because it was
Yeah, I
never
don't
nothing
remember.
serious.
Yeah.
But I remember diffusing the situation right away because I thought of it and I acted on it. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, it was dead. So it I have to uh be okay with not being right all the time and be okay with saying I'm sorry or my bad or you know uh
Growth looks wonderful on you.
yeah, I've been working out. No, but no, for real.
Yeah.
And I think for you too and for our viewers, I'm pretty sure like man, we all human. We all have emotions. Man, we are not taught to um sit with our
Communicate. Yeah.
emotions
Yeah.
as much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We taught to, be more quote unquote manly and
Prideful.
mask them a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even though we still do feel, we
Yeah.
taught to not never show them. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to show them as long as you're in a safe
Safe
spot. You know
spot.
what I'm
And I
saying?
think that's what has to be cultivated though
Yeah.
in relationships and marriages and things like friendships, everything, family dynamics. That's something that has to be cultivated, and for a person to have that safe spot so they can lean into you and let you know how they feeling. And then when we're talking about like apologizing correctly and things like that, it may look different for everybody, but I think for our dynamic is learning like you knowing what I need to hear and me knowing what you need to hear in
Mm-hmm.
these moments of like tenseness and stuff like that. And
And
it's,
confusion, yeah.
yeah, and it's like really taking the time to allow a person to process things. You may be like, okay, I want to get over this. Let's talk about it and get past it. And they may be like, I don't have time, right? Like, I'm not in that mindset. I need a minute. I need to process it.
I'll tell you this, not to cut you
So
off,
yeah.
but that's me for sure,
Mm-hmm.
100%, because um I'm a dude, right? And most of the time our arguments lead to some type of physical confrontation, right? Not with women, but just with dudes. If you arguing with any dude in the streets, the next step is like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? So what I had to learn is with women, I never put my hands on women for one, but I still say stuff that I don't mean
Mm-hmm.
because that's how I know I can hit you without physically hitting you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Dagger in your heart.
yeah, growing, I had to learn that I had to sit still with keeping my mouth closed for a minute
Words have power, hold
because
power.
they do, and they disrupt and they destroy a lot of stuff if you if
Mm-hmm.
you if you if you allow it to, for sure. I done it a lot where I said a lot of stuff I didn't mean, and I was too prideful to go back in and say, you know what, I didn't mean, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I just let it be, and I killed a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now, instead of me reacting right away with words, I let look. I know it sounds bad, but I don't want to talk about it right now
Now, yeah.
because I need to process what's going on because it's coming at me, and by me being the man that I am and never was taught to channel my emotions in the right way,
You in defense mode already.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's defensive. So everything I'm thinking of is coming off to get back at you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And not to correct or fix the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I simmered down and I really had a conversation with myself, it's crazy. But I figure out the right words to say, and I figure out, like, you know what, you was right. You know what I'm saying? Like it is that it ain't that serious, and you right. I should take your feelings into consideration or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case it may be.
Mm-hmm.
You end up coming out right or whatever, or
And
it
sometimes
comes
it's
out to
not,
where
yeah.
it's like it ain't that serious, or here's the way to fix it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And boom, that's what happened. And what, 18 years later, we still doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we broke up one good time
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it.
out of 18 years. I remember in my early years of dating, bro, I got an ex, bro. We probably broke up like 8, 9, 10 times. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Back and forth,
diabolical.
back and forth. Yeah, it was diabolical. But you childish. You
You
don't know
know,
better.
yeah, you
You
don't
don't
know
know
how to
better.
communicate, you don't know how to say sorry, you don't know the proper ways. So I think so much of it when it comes to like apologizing and doing it like correctly, no two things could be right at the same time.
Hmm.
Like you could be right about the situation and I can be right. We can have different perspectives, his and her side.
Perspectives of
And
everything.
we can have like we can come to a middle point, and I can say, I apologize because that wasn't my intention. Like that's not what I meant. I didn't mean for it to come out like that if I'm heated or if I'm mad or something like that. And it's like you said, I care so much that I sometimes will not say anything. Like I would never say something I know that is going to hurt you.
Hmm.
Like, because for me I have to not care about you. But if I got love for you, I will harness those emotions and those feelings and figure out another way to work through them. But I will never tell you something like that's super
But that's
hurtful.
not healthy neither.
It's not.
You
So
gotta,
now
you
I'm
gotta
working on finding a way to,
communicate.
communicate those things and say like, hey, I understand how you feeling. However, this is how the situation made me feel, and this is how I'm feeling about it. Now, whether you agree with me or not, at least I know I said what I had to say. Because I care so much to not hurt the person's feelings that I'll just be mad. And now
Should hold it within.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
and that's not
that's
healthy
not
either.
good. Yeah.
But now it's like learning the ways to say, you know what, I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. like, this is what my intention was. So, but I do apologize if that's how it made you feel. Like, I could say I'm sorry. But some people have a really hard time, like, saying sorry.
I used to.
And yeah,
I used to, and it wasn't.
it's very much a taught thing.
It got to be taught, and you do a really, really good job with our kids.
They say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy. Hit you in the
Man,
head.
yeah,
No
it's
accident.
my babies, but at the
Yeah.
same time, you have to be intentional with the stuff that you've been taught or the lessons you want to be
Mhm.
you won't learn, because I always had a hard
Oh.
time with apologizing. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I said, I used to just I would turn it back on you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And but it's the thing is, if someone has never been apologized to, like, if no one has ever told you, you know what, I'm sorry or something,
Like
like,
real apologies,
yeah,
though.
like, for instance,
Not just
growing up in the era we grew up in and with our parents, and we talk about things that kind of like made us into the person they is, whether it's a childhood trauma or nothing. For my mom, like, therapy, all that stuff wasn't relevant in their day. So if I can sit here and tell her, like, these things affected me in this way, she'll have to sit with it, but she can't say, I'm sorry, that was never my intention, but I can see how that affected you. Some parents can't do that. Like, they
trust me.
can't sit
They'll
within and
tell
be
you to
like,
get over it.
yeah, because that's kind of all they know. Like, so it's like, it's so many things that has to be like taught and put in place. And for us, even saying I'm sorry, how you forgive someone, like, decide, like, if I say I forgive you, that's it. I
Hmm.
forgave you. That's it. That chapter is closed. We don't do the whole, well, you did this and I did that and all that. Like,
So I guess we could say that is really important to break those generational
yeah,
curses, you would
yeah.
say,
When it
right?
comes to, yeah,
Yeah, because
apologizing, communicating,
mhm,
those things are taught so early to where the kids, like, I'm sorry, mommy. I'm sorry I was being naughty.
right,
I'm
my
sorry,
kids
like,
is really good
you
with that,
spilled
and I'm
something.
not
I'm
just bragging
sorry.
about it, but
Like, where I'm
that's the
like, you ain't
truth.
got to be sorry about that, baby. Like,
Yeah,
but it's so many things are taught behavior, and for us and our generation, some things wasn't taught, and we had to. You kind of like in relationships. That's why I said sometimes you have to. Y'all been together so long. This is not like he just used to shut down, and I used to be pissed off.
but see,
Like,
she didn't
bro,
she didn't understand the shutdown was to save us. You know what I'm saying?
like,
This
bro. And
this
then he has said like some hurtful things to where I'm like, dang, you just don't care.
Because she would. So that's where
Because
it
I
would
used to be
go.
like pressing the
It
button. I'm
was
like,
like I'm shutting down because I
I'm trying to
don't
save
know
you from,
better
yeah.
on how to communicate the stuff I need to be said. I don't even know what need to be said yet.
Hmm.
And so I just need to shut down. It might seem rude or it might seem bad, but for
Yeah.
us,
Because I used to
I just
say,
need to
like, he
shut
don't
down.
care. Like,
But she used to press and press, and then boom, it's like when
yeah,
you pushing
snapped
on
and
a
said something.
yeah,
Hmm.
you pushing on a balloon and some air start leaking out of the little hole or whatever, and you didn't want it to. You want the balloon safe, and
Yeah.
yeah, and
But
something come
yeah,
out. It don't be, it never be anything disrespectful to where I'm calling her out her name or nothing like that. Because I know that's what happens with some people. It don't be
no,
that. It just be
no.
stuff like, she just don't want to hear. Like, well,
Your favorite, you don't be like,
I don't
okay,
care.
I don't care.
Yeah, she hated
Leave.
that. That was
Like,
it. That was it.
you don't care
And
about me.
and that's and at the time, I cared, but that's all I could say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
You can
I'm
have
mad,
words.
she
Yeah.
mad.
Hmm.
I didn't want to say nothing real harmful, but it was just like
I don't care what's hard enough for me. That was my one.
it
Like,
was just that's all I could say
yeah.
that wouldn't be too damaging. Cause just
Yeah.
imagine if I never said I don't care. What if I would have just said B word, shut the heck up, and
No,
this and
I give
that.
you that. See, I wouldn't
You
see
know what I'm
that
saying?
them red flags in the beginning. Somebody talk to you like that, even in they mad or whatever. Like, you ain't
Yeah.
never talked to me like
No, I
stupid
don't.
mother. Like,
I
and it's the
never
same
talked to nobody
body
like
like that.
that
Yeah, and we
that I
use
dealt with.
yeah, because
Cause I talked to all type of
there's a thing of
people
respect. You have respect for people. That's like
that you love, that you deal
during
with.
all the years and the lowest points. I'm never gonna say certain things that some people say to
No,
people.
no.
Like, I don't understand the dynamic, and I know people. I'm hot headed. That's just no.
That's an
You need to
excuse.
control. You
I
need
hate
to
those
learn.
excuses.
Yeah, you need to learn to
I
control
hate
because
those
it's like,
excuses when they use those for excuse. I hate when they use the zodiac signs for
yeah,
excuse.
like, oh,
I
I'm this.
hate,
This
oh,
is why I'm.
this my sign and we crazy, man. If
No,
you don't
you
shut your
is an
childish butt down,
irresponsible person.
cause that don't make no sense. That never made sense to me. Cause they be like, oh, this my sign, so
This
we
how
act
I
like
gotta
this.
act. Yeah, no,
Bro, you grown. You know what you doing or what you saying ain't
right from
right.
wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
it's
let's
it's
not
very
do that.
much a, it's very much a respect. It's the same thing like domestic violence and things like that. Like my mom taught me, a man don't put his hands on a woman, but at the same time, a woman should never hit a man to where he wants to hit her back. Like keep your hands to yourself. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, I know you about to say you mushed me
I ain't
that
gonna
one time. Here we
that
go.
ain't much. You didn't much.
I slapped you. I didn't slap you.
You did.
No, I did not.
And I had to grab you because I told you don't do that
No,
again.
you be like,
I had to grab her because I told her
he
don't
didn't
do that
grab me.
again because if I black out, I don't know because I'm a squabbler. You know what I'm saying? I done got Dauphine before all of that, bro. I'm a squabbler, so it's just like boom, fire, just fire back. So it's just like
Then
when
you
she
like
did
come
it,
to senses. I'm like on the floor.
man, it's like those little new little doings, those little
Memes.
videos they doing where they be like operating off of 3 hours of sleep. It don't affect me. Then they throwing something. The next door they
Duh.
looking, it's the baby they didn't threw on accident type thing. Yeah, no,
No.
but yeah,
So
no.
all that stuff is like, so the older you get, the more you realize so much is taught and taught behavior and things like that. So we have to navigate it at
I
these
say
big
this.
ages we at how to.
Our parents did the best they could do with what they had,
Yeah.
right? My mom, especially your mom too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like they had the lives they had, especially my mom. She had it rough coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She was the youngest, and it was she was a young girl in the '80s, and you know what happened in that era where
Right.
she
Right.
had to do a lot on her own, and she was left to her own. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And all she had was her grandma
Yeah.
to look out for her. But granny, granny, that's granny. Her
Granny
mom,
tired.
yeah, granny tired. She lost her mom young. She lost her dad young. So she didn't really have the answers on how it should be
So,
done
mm-hmm.
because she lost her mom at 3 and her dad at I think 7.
Yeah. That's why I tell people sometimes we get so caught up in the you get so caught up in your childhood trauma
Mm-hmm.
that it's hard for you to look at your mom or your dad. You look at that generation
Mm-hmm.
and you have to find the grace to give them, and like because they literally did
Understanding.
the best that they can do
Mm-hmm.
with the tools that they have. There's so much science and research now that we know of when it comes to trauma, brain development, all these things that we know now that they didn't know these things, like, technology. And as time goes and we move further into the future, it's going to be new things, like, but that's why I say it's about giving grace, but it's also about being able to accept how a person is feeling. Because shoot, Charlie might turn 21 and tell me like her childhood trauma was something, and I'm like, damn,
I didn't know.
what?
I didn't know that affected you in that
Yeah,
manner. Like you
like
thought we did
you
everything
think
right,
we,
type
yeah,
thing. Yeah, no.
because you literally don't know. But the important thing is to be the listening ear and to be there to take it in
Mm-hmm.
and take in how a person is feeling and accept it. And if you can apologize, like, dang, that was not my intentions.
Mm-hmm.
That's my bad or whatever like that. But I hear you. Let's work on getting you past that. That's a taught thing too. Yeah, you know. So
I say if I know, especially with relationships, man, none of us got it all figured out. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We all learning this stuff as we go. Unfortunately, we come up in an era where divorce or single parenthood was on the uprising. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So none of us really know what it's like to have a two-parent household or a loving two-parent household.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you don't know how to navigate traumas, conversations, disagreements, and everything like
Mm-hmm.
that. So, um, but as an adult, and I'm not giving nobody no way out because as an adult with a functioning brain, you should be able to think of what's wrong and what's right and not do what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And if you continue to do what's wrong, that's you doing it because that's what you want to do, and there's no real excuse behind that besides that's what you want to do.
You want to be a bum? That's because you a bum.
That's
Not
what you
because your
want to
mama
do.
made you a bum or your
No,
daddy made you a bum. It's because you a bum.
because you're an adult now and you see what's going on outside and you still choosing to do wrong.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's on you. And as far as apologizing or making things right in these relationships, you know your partner is not okay with that. That's like me being out till 5 in the morning,
Right.
right? And let's say, because I've done it before, right? When I'm hanging out, I was, still growing. But every time you called me, I answered, right? And I remember you telling me, I just want to make sure you okay because I know the life you live. And that stuck with me because I'm like, yeah, you're right. Because I can end up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to call,
or
like,
in that
I don't
cell, you know
care
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
too drunk, you had too many drinks, so you can't drive, so you're gonna sleep on your boy's couch. Like, those things I don't care about. I just need to know that you are safe
Right.
wherever you at. Like, that's my thing.
So to know your woman, to know you live in a lifestyle similar to that, and your woman is calling you, whether she calling because she think you with some other chick and you not, whatever the case is,
Answer that phone.
answer the phone. I don't care how much you think this person is about to nag or trip or whatever. Answer the phone, because what you doing is making it worse.
Yeah, I
Answer
don't.
the
Honestly, I
phone.
don't get that. I know a lot of people deal with that, but I don't
It
understand it.
never made sense to me. My boy, you know who you is. You used to do it a lot. And my girl used to call me and used to get mad because I answer. I'm going to answer. Because she not going to be mad at me, but we not doing nothing. But I guess what you doing is
cool.
being out, which she probably don't want you doing, drinking or whatever. Maybe that's what she don't want you doing and you just trying to hide that. And it's just like, man, just answer the phone. Because at the same time, all I could think about is what my wife told me. I just want to make sure you okay. Because there's been times where, she didn't got the bad calls like, oh, what happened? Oh my goodness, he what? Oh, now, it's bad,
Oh God.
that's over. But it's just like that's a possibility. So it's just like you got to kind of know what your partner, right? Because we did an episode on that, like and don't like, and please stop doing what they don't like.
Just
And if
respect
you
it and
end up doing what they don't like, acknowledge it and apologize and do better. And that goes both ways. That goes for her, that goes for me, that goes for you and you.
and you. Well, hopefully it's a
The
lot of y'all
the
watching.
two viewers that we
Hey, we've been getting views. We appreciate
no,
it.
we get views, but I'm
No.
just saying that we got one dedicated for sure every Sunday 9 a.m. Dedicated viewers. You know what? I'm gonna send you some money next week. You got to comment though. If you
Don't
comment,
tell her that.
I'm gonna send you some money.
I hope we talking about the same person.
It's the only person.
She commented on the last one.
No, she better comment on YouTube.
Oh, she did.
She did comment on this
I
one.
think one.
Nah,
Okay.
I ain't see it.
Oh, that's funny.
I be seeing that one view up there with like an hour. There's only one view. I'm like, I already know who that is,
Yeah,
right?
she commented on the one we just posted.
On
I
YouTube.
replied back.
On YouTube. Okay, good. Do it again. Let me see. I
got
got
you. Send
you.
you some money.
I got you. Cause she loyal.
Oh my gosh,
She loyal.
that's
She be
funny.
into it, and I respect that. So,
Oh man.
with that being said, man, remember, it's okay to be sorry. You sorry, mother? Nah, I'm joking.
Don't be sorry. Say I apologize. That's
Sorry,
something
I
my mama
apologize.
used to
Man,
always say.
that's
No,
it.
don't say I'm sorry. Say you apologize.
Listen, because I'm not a sorry person. So I don't care if I say I'm sorry. I know I ain't a sorry person.
You know
so
you
none
don't
of that.
say that. You know you don't say I'm sorry. Like the other day, you was like, you know what, but I apologize.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
you rarely say
What
I'm
I'm
like,
saying,
I'm
but
sorry.
I know people who say that too. Don't say I'm sorry. Say I apologize because you're not sorry. Yeah, don't think of that way. You can apologize. You say you're sorry. Whatever.
As long as you know it's
My
coming from.
bad. It won't happen again. However
Yeah.
you say it. Remember, just say it. Especially if you're in the wrong, or especially if you know this is what's gonna resolve y'all issue at the time, because
And
the
it's the same
end
for women.
goal
Yeah.
is to make a goal. Soccer. Nah.
FIFA.
Right.
Oh, I ain't watched the
I
game.
don't watch
Don't
none
know.
of it on my soul. I don't know. They got a touchdown the other day? No.
So like that.
Yeah. Apologize. And I want to say relationships aren't perfect.
No.
You thought I was going to say something else, huh? I
Yes.
know.
I had something.
But if
No, I don't.
apologize, because you just
Sorry.
disrupted me.
I'm so sorry.
Look, relationships aren't perfect, but if the love is real,
It's worth it. Sorry.
like, comment, subscribe. Comment, you gonna get some money.